So let's go. Let's go. Here on just a I hope for knight c6. Yeah, wow. Get the game, maybe. We just played. Ah, God, goes for the dragon. Okay, there are so many openings in this Sicilian stuff. I'm still gonna go for knight c3 and bishop to c5, c4. Still gonna go for this. So, I mean, a6, this is some kind of weird thing. I'm able to go queen here, but queen to f3, I'm not that certain, because of the d6, I don't know, I might be able to go back with the knight to go to g3, but I don't have to do those things. d5's not working, so let's just go bishop to e3, go normal, so d6, but d6, this is quite weak, and if d6 I'm gonna go knight in, and then he might have some problems with the square. Oh, well, that's not too bad. Just bishop to b3. I don't really know about this move. I mean, this, okay, this one prevents this. Okay, fine. But I'm able to go there. Kind of has to go back, and then I'm probably going to castle and push f5. Maybe I'm gonna go e5 as well. He can't go there because the queen covers that square. Doesn't have many other options. This is also covered, so he has to go to c6. Otherwise he's losing a knight. I mean, queen h5 doesn't do that much. I'm just gonna go back. Hit the queen, so therefore there is not much. So he goes back. Okay, let's just castle. Can't go queen b6 to go with the queen trade. Okay, what about f5? I doubt f5 is that great. I want to give him that square, and I don't want to be on that diagonal either. So what to do? What to do? I mean, I'm able to take that horse or go back to f3. I mean, f5. I don't know. I mean, takes. He can go knight takes, and if the knight takes, pawn takes, rook takes, that's actually fine. So so f5. Knight takes, bishop takes, and queen takes. I'm gonna go f5 here. I mean, this is just a principal move. Threatening to push. So even if he takes this, I might even push. No, I don't. I'm just gonna grab, hit the bishop. Can take like this. Takes, and stuff, but I am 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And there are other ideas in that position as well. I don't think he can survive this for much longer. 1678 from Montenegro. So let's see what he's going to do. I mean, he can not really castle. Take. Pretty fine so far. Okay, but the problem is, if he takes like this, it's not too clear because the rook is now hanging. Well. If I take, he takes with the pawn. So let's just go to d8 with that rook. So my rooks, they are looking quite nice. Knight to c6 might be something. And then I don't quite know where to go with the queen. Probably to that square. Wow, what? What was that? Just grabbed the pawn. And hits the queen. So let's see. Okay, obviously I have to take it. I mean, what else is that in that position? What else? I mean, he has to take that rook. There is not much else. To do. And then this check might be coming. Rook to e1 check. He has to go to f8. Queen to d6. Queen to d6 check. He has to go there. And then I'm gonna go here. So let's go with the check. Let's go with the check again. Only has one sensible square to go to. And now rook here to hit this. It's completely boxed in. Completely boxed in. If he goes back, I'm gonna check and take. So rook to this square. Okay, let's give a check, protect the rook. So he only, I mean, if he goes to this square, I don't know about that. Now the knight comes in. If f6, this is a double check. And if, I mean, this and that, and it's pretty over. He can't even sacrifice the rook. The queen for this. This is just murder. This is just complete murder. Playing without any pieces, my opponent there. After this I will be on 33 rating points, and that's quite a good game actually. I mean, if you go through it, if you sit through it, I don't think I made any mistake. I mean, a6 was weird, 95, 4 castles. I played it pretty standard. And maybe rook d1 wasn't that great, but I mean, he just... I have 4 pieces attacking him, and there is not much for him, not much which is defending. I don't even know what he's doing. I mean, queen takes rook, knight takes, it's immediately mate. And this is made in a couple of moves. I mean, wherever he goes, knight there and queen there, maybe I can even sacrifice. I mean, he has to try something like b5 or anything, basically. Because this check, that, probably knight to here. Because if he goes there, I have this checkmate. And if he goes all the way back, I have knight to h6. So this is the right journey for the knight, instead of this, which looks more direct, but well, I mean, he played this in a very bad manner, and now he is okay. I have a double check there. I have a double check also over here. And then I can go there. If he goes there, and if this, I can reroute back and hunt him down. So let's go there with a check. Let's go. No, that's okay. Fine. Fine. What to do? The queen is hanging, and I can leave on that diagonal. I can't, because the rook is hanging. Well, if I go like there, let's say I go here, takes the rook. I don't know what to do. I mean, knight here, f6. I mean, the other idea is just to go here and there. What to do for him? There isn't much anyway. So let's go. Queen to e3. Controlling everything of everything. Just everything. This queen heads towards h6. He has weaknesses all over the place. But this was a good idea. d6. Still he's fighting. I should have made more time for me. But the problem is, I mean, how is he covering the mate now? How is he covering the mate? How is he covering checkmate? That's the problem. I mean, rook e6 was not that great. I mean, yeah, that's impressive. I mean, rook f5 is just it was wrecking his whole position. The king side was bad, the queen side was bad, the center was bad, and this is coming. So also this pawn hinders him to go there, and even if he has probably some problems. Anyway, even if he had this square for the bishop, I don't know. I mean, this would cover that. I would have some problems there. So queen here and queen there. Yeah, this is just not defendable. This is just not defendable. Queen h7 mate comes. Not sure what that is doing. I mean, it's just a spite check. He has no more check. And he can't cover h7. I mean, this was just a check. And he should probably resign. Yeah, he does. Okay, just gave a check. No, I don't want. I want to have a game review there. I mean, I made it look easy. It was easy, basically. But it was also kind of brilliant. Rook f5, 86% accuracy, one brilliant move. Rook f5. I mean, it's just asking for it. It's just asking for this. And rook there, queen there, knight here, knight jack, queen back. Queen e1 is better. How is he covering the mate, actually? I mean, bishop this and that. What was the move there? I mean, he can't. Yeah, well, of course. The thing is, bishop e6 isn't the way to go. Now it's a mate in 4, but I mean, what else to do? He basically has to take it, right? No, it's also mate in 7. What's the best? f5. Oh, word. f5. And if I take it, it's not too great, but how is it continuing? Queen to d3, hitting the, oh yeah, hitting this. Yeah, right, I would have spotted that. King to g7, king to g7, queen h7, king takes knight. Yeah, king takes knight is forced. Rook f7, rook f7, and rook f7, queen h4 check, picks up that queen. Well, this is +8. It wasn't the forced mate, but it was so easy to play this, and so hard to figure out moves for him. I mean, rook f5, rook there, queen here, and rook there. Rook here and queen there, flop of knight here, and I have a perfect harmonious position. This is just too good. Mate in 9, d6, best move, knight there. Yeah, if I had spotted, yeah, I mean queen there. This is just asking for it. It's mate whatever he does, other than king h8. And yeah, but if I had spotted his idea, king h8, not this, but this is just much more to the point because it runs away from any double checks. And the thing is, queen to g3, check, king h8, and queen to c3. I get this with stuffs. If you go f6, where's the mate? Well, actually I can just take it with the knight, right? I don't know. Queen to h3. Yeah, this is some good maneuvering, hitting that. And the only way of defending this is to give up the queen now. Okay, but that's also not like forced. So it's +14, and what I played is also +8, and queen e1, f4 in both cases, queen h6, and the thing is, if you go f4, I think we have already done this, but now queen d3 instead of queen h4. What's the difference? I mean, it's +9, it doesn't really matter. Queen d3, the queen just jumps around all over the place. If, yeah, queen d3, that's even, no, if you go to e8 and this, what's the deal? What's the deal? Queen e4 is best. And now queen g7. What about knight here check? I don't know. I mean, knight here. There must be many ways to win this. No, this is only +3. King h6. Oh, word. And the bishop covers h3. Fine. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, but just see how easy that was. f4 castles, f5 takes, rook there, rook here, rook here. Well, what was best? Knight to e4, threatening the fork, and threatening d6. Yeah, knight e4 was very good, but this is also fine. And if you go d5, I mean, well, I don't know, d5? What's that? I mean, knight e4 anyway? Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I wanted to do such things. It's already +5. It's pretty lost here. So queen here and rook there, and it's plus. It's just monster. It's a monster position. It's just a monster position. And I think after f5 I would have spotted this, and it's pretty difficult to defend after king there. But the thing is, after queen, oh, now I see the difference. Well, this is also plus a lot. Queen to e4. Oh, I see. You don't go after this. You don't go there. You go there to cover the rook. I mean, I don't see the difference here. You have to go king g7 anyway. You have to go king g7 anyway. But now you have this and that. Knight h5. Yeah, that is much easier to play because the rook is covered. King h8. Well, what? King h8, best move. What about queen here? No, knight f6 I don't want to go to. So what about this check? Queen to d4 +11. Yeah, f6. f6, everything else is made, so you have to go there. And now queen e4 back. Wow, forcing this. Now queen e4 back, dancing around, and bishop f5. Giving up that bishop, but taking the rook. Queen b7, wow, to hit this again. Wow, wow, takes, bishop takes mate. So, but first cover f5. Well, then you go back and there is no covering this anymore. Okay, fine, so f5 is not possible, so you have to go bishop f5, and if takes, the rook is hanging, but you have this. And all those weaknesses, they're just very hard to defend. Rook g8 to cover this, because if you play some random moves, let's say you go there, this is what I spotted. You have this check, and this is brilliant, because you kind of have to take it, and it's forced and this is mate. So therefore, the only move you have is this move. But now bishop takes g8 and knight f6. What about this? Why isn't this great? Knight to that square. What to do? He doesn't have a check, a sensible one. He doesn't have anything. And there is no check on the square. He can check there, so knight f6 is a blunder, but it's still pretty good. Rook g7. What? Rook g7. Oh, if you take, there is queen. There is queen takes f6. What the thing? And now, how is it? The material is an edge of white, and the position also kind of good. But this is not how to do this. The thing is, after rook g8, you should just take it. You should just take it. And then after queen takes, probably now you go there. now you go knight to f6, because this is now not possible. Yeah, that's good. That's good. What to do? I mean, this is hanging. This is obviously hanging. So let's say rook to b8, queen e7. What about takes? Takes. There is no mate, but nothing is hanging. So queen to a7. Oh wow, yeah, that's good. You want to go to this square again. So let's say rook a8. No, queen b7, I don't want to do that. Queen to d4, of course. Queen to d4, and what to do now? Queen to g7, yeah, that's just blundering the queen away. So there were many ways to do this. Wow. Pretty beautiful game, and this is resigns. 5 versus 4 and the brutal attack. Wow. I mean, you just fall apart. I mean, how to cover against all of this? Let's say you go there with the idea of like exchanging queens, but it doesn't really help. Because knight here is just ending the game on the spot. Knight to h5, for example. Knight to e4. Lots of moves, and this is again mate. Yeah, this position was very hard to defend. Very hard to defend, and there are all sorts of back and forth moves. Back and forward moves. Yeah, I mean, queen f4. Queen f4. Knight jumping in and queen there. There are so much ideas. This is mate in 9, but I played knight f6, which is good. It's just leading to a win of everything, but yeah, wow, very good game. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you later. Ciao.